VoyMonk Video Voice Vlog. One thing I do want to kind of point out with this week, because I think I've kind of, like I said, it's I would say that when I hit this red button, I don't always know where I'm going to go, whether it's the first Monday of the week or the Thursday of the week or whatever. And sometimes where I'll find myself, despite my efforts and where I mean to be, trying to make sure that I'm presence of mind and stick to what it is that I aim to do. I do understand that, sometimes I make little course corrections as I'm going. Never try to make it an overcorrection, which is to make a mistake and then, in order to correct a mistake, make another mistake, rather than finding the little pivots and the changes that are needed to be made and going that way. And so what I mean by that is this week, like I said, I've said before, I think sometimes people could probably hear what I've said and view it as a bit more negative, which is not the idea of this channel. Although, like I said, never dive into those types of things, but at the same time, my intentions and the way that I do things hopefully are going to come across as I engage the way that I have, what it is I mean, as opposed to something that's just to be negative or to be an attack or anything like that. So, but the thing I wanted to say on this vlog was about image, because I think image is important. I care about my image. And even though I don't edit these, even though, I'm being as authentic as I would be, that's not a boast. That's not me fishing for compliments, nor is it something that I'm saying as though it's some kind of badge or some trophy. It's not. I'm an obese guy. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm a lot of things. And, I'm not a lot of things. I mean, I know who and what I am. Image is important. And obviously putting my best foot forward, although not perfect, that's not excuse. That's not an excuse to be sloppy or to be stupid or, to make, untoward or if that's right, or negative or mean or nasty content. That's not what I do. Talk about engaging my passions. That's entirely what I'm doing. However, at the same time, to know that what I'm actually doing is intentional, but it's also mindful at the same time. I care about my image. And so that's why when I do make the corrections, or I do make the things like, maybe I didn't say that the correct way, rather than edit it, I think it's great. I actually am happy. I do pride myself, I guess, a little bit on the fact that if I do make mistakes and then I go back and correct it by making sure that I acknowledge it, that to me, I like that. I like the fact I'd rather do that than to go on, I mean, obviously that's me correcting myself, and I'm sure there are plenty of ways other people can correct me. I've been corrected in the past, and that's effective, whether I like it or dislike it. Truth is truth, information is information, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just whether it's truthful or not doesn't necessarily mean it's always relevant either, nor is it something that I always want. And yeah, even if it's something I should need, that doesn't mean that I won't reject it. So yeah, like I said, image is important to me in that, this is for me. So that helps me, make those coughs and make those little things that would normally be edited out. Like, I'm not a real human being, but at the same time, it's something that makes me appreciate and realize that, if I do make a mistake or I do something as I'm doing it, that, it's part of who I am, and I acknowledge that. And I don't want to be someone who's just on here being a butt and, trying to project an image that is just not accurate and not me. I'm just a guy. I'm VoyMonk. There should be some kind of effect or I'm just joking. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this Thursday. Friday's vlog. Video voice vlog is tomorrow. So until then, take care.